Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. In vlog 151, the Company of Heaven began sharing with us information about the significance of the core of purity that exists within the electrons that form our earthly bodies and every other facet of life on Earth. This sacred knowledge is a key factor in the divine mission we are being called to fulfill during this new decade. Due to the incredible acts of divine intervention and the dedicated light work of millions of people over the past few decades, we have reached a point in our ascension process that will now allow us to reverse more of the adverse effects of our fall from grace. These negative effects have painfully manifested in our earthly bodies for eons of time as aging, disease, deformities, mental and emotional challenges, and even the process of death as we experience it now. With the birth of this new decade, during the years 2020 to 2030, we will have unprecedented opportunities to initiate the transfiguration of our carbon-based earthly bodies into the perfection of our crystalline-based light bodies. The Company of Heaven has told us that we have been slowly moving through this process of divine alchemy since the birth of the new Earth, which occurred 7 years ago during the December 21st and 22nd, 2012 solstice. Now, according to the Company of Heaven, in this new decade, we will be given opportunities to accelerate this process in ways that have never before been attempted. Our Father, Mother God, and the Company of Heaven have assured us that these opportunities will be revealed to us step by step as we progress through this new decade. One of the first things we will learn about is the core of purity within every electron of precious life energy. Purity is at the heart of all creation, and it is an extremely important quality that we must learn to utilize during the physical transfiguration process that our Father, Mother God, and the Company of Heaven will guide us through this decade. The frequency of purity within the core of purity in every electron vibrates so rapidly that no discord can enter into it or contaminate its radiance. The misqualification occurs when we cloak the electrons in vibrations that are not based in love. Every form of pain and suffering is the result of humanity in some time frame or dimension, either known or unknown, placing a cloak of shadow around the electrons within our life force as we send them forth through our negative thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Once we fully comprehend this profound truth, we will know that regardless of how bad our life situation seems or how painful our physical condition is, the purity of God's perfection is still pulsating at the core of purity in every electron manifesting as these difficult experiences. Our godparents want us to know that every electron is an intelligent form of life that will respond to the command of our I Am Presence. Since these tiny light beings must obey the divinity in our heart flame, we have the ability to speak directly to them and to command through the power of God, I am, that they continuously and permanently expand the flame of purity pulsating at their very core. Within this core of purity, every electron is waiting, even now, to be released from this cloak of darkness, so that it can manifest the perfection of God's original divine plan. Today, our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven are asking us to join our hearts with theirs to do just that. If you have the heart call to do so, please join with me and the thousands of lightworkers around the world who are empowering this activity of light with us. And we begin. In the name of the almighty presence of God, I am. And through the full power of the I am presence and the threefold flame pulsating in every heart, we speak directly to the divine intelligence within every electron of precious life energy existing in our earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of all humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Blessed electrons, through the power of God, I am, we command that the flame of purity in the central core of your being now expand, expand, and expand continuously and permanently. Through the power of God, I am, we direct the crystalline white flame of purity to cast off any shadows cloaking the electrons within our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, and the electrons within the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Sacred flame of purity, cast all of these shadows into the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Instantly transfigure every shadow back into its original perfection. Raise every rate of vibration which is causing any form of limitation in my life or in the world into the heart-based frequencies of the new earth. As the flame of purity quickens the vibratory rate in each electron, we witness every cloak of darkness being cast into the violet flame. All shadows created by humanity's past misuse of our precious gift of life are being instantly transfigured into light. From this moment forth, through the grace of God and our I Am presence, we are experiencing the blazing white light of purity continuously and permanently, expanding, expanding, and expanding within the core of purity in every electron of precious life energy on Earth. We accept and know that through the command of our I Am presence, this purification is being God victoriously accomplished through all dimensions, all time frames, and all levels of consciousness. And so it is. Dear one, allow this sacred knowledge to inspire your light work. Contemplate what a blessing the flame of purity is for the precious electrons in our earthly bodies and every other facet of life on Earth. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.